The Niagara College journalism program over the years has been in a big transition, just like the industry. In the 1920s, you would have had multiple editions a day of a newspaper. That's where the term extra, read all about it comes about, because they would have had an extra edition if somebody had been killed or there was a major event, and they would have sent an extra edition to the streets. Now newspapers can report live to the net and then eventually get the whole full story up online and then eventually in print. What that's meant for the journalists, though, is they've had to learn a whole new set of skills again. They've had to be able to react faster to a story. So now they've got to be able to get to the story, do a quick tweet, then they've got to get back to the newsroom or send back to the newsroom a couple paragraphs for them to get online that say, this is a breaking story, it's happening at this moment, and then eventually write the print edition. That's a lot of work for a journalist nowadays. And those are skills that we're starting to teach here at Niagara College.
Well, Niagara College has its own newspaper called Niagara News, and it's mainly run by us, the students. We've learned how to write, how to pursue different stories, how to interview people, and this next edition I'm going to be the editor for the newspaper, so I'm really excited about that. We have layout and design to produce our own newspaper. We have web, we have photography, so there's a great range of variety we have so we can be fully prepared when we have to go out there in the field.
First edition of this year I was the editor, so you basically have to track people down, make sure they're getting their stories in, make sure the photos are in, cut lines, organizing, all that sort of stuff. We've got people covering all the wine festivals in the area, anything going on with SAC or around the college or in the college or even in the community, which is cool.
Put the longer story up. But in terms of teaching and developing new journalists, still core values, still how to get a story, how to be fair, how to be balanced, how to do interviews, how to ask questions, how to ask the right questions, and ethical behavior hasn't changed, it's gotten more complicated with the web and online journalism. So it's a whole lot to do, a whole lot of urgency, and in terms of what's out there, no one knows, no one really knows at all. Is it difficult? Absolutely, but there are whole new worlds out there in non-traditional kind of journalistic roles. It may not be a newspaper that is your ultimate desire or magazine. It might be something online, it might be a blog. It might be working for public relations or something like that, or social media, what we call curating, which is a wonderful new word in the lexicon. You curate the news. In other words, you go and you gather a story and use all the resources you have online, video, audio, photo galleries, and all the various services which report, and you curate an experience, links multiple ways into a story. It's a brave new frontier for instructors and students. It'll be fantastic.